Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play Yoshi's New Island. As you can see, my little characters are still on the screen, but I am not. The chat is not, and it's not in that lower mode, my background there. Just now when I was going between the buttons, it crashed. It's been crashing when I do that. I don't think I did that until after that whole Yuzu situation, which really didn't affect Simu directly. Or not Simu, sorry. Simu is the one. Didn't affect Citric directly. Indirectly, they just decided to pull out. Pull out. They just decided to stop developing it and take it down. Because some of them were involved with Yuzu. The development of Yuzu. So, I don't know if the game's gonna crash if I take away Chrissy and Jack on screen there. Or Chrissy and Robert. Or Jacob, sorry. Not Robert. What's up, Jacob? No one can see you. The camera's off. You want to chill on my lap? You want to chill somewhere on the table? Let me make you some room, or are you gonna sit down? You gonna sit down? No? Come here. You want to sit right there? You want to sit right here? Sit down, chill. I love you. Koopa Canyon. Jack, no. Chill, dude. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if, hold on a second. Oh, no, okay, that, I didn't need to pause. First of all, get rid of the character list. Oh, you coming to sit? Ow. I bumped on my leg. Oh, you're just gonna go down? Go sit in one of those? You gonna sit in your new box? There was an empty box down here, and I had let Jack go in it and then close the lid, but then my parents were like, put it on the floor over there because he didn't want to, he was scared to get down. And so I did, and I put it there for him. And then I ordered food for the kitties, and I brought the box down and put it beside the other box. When it came in the mail today. Well, it came to the front door. Okay, well, something came in the mail today. These nuts? So A is set to A, B is set to X, X is set to B, and Y is set to Y. Now you want to come up on the table again. There's no food. Are you going to lick at the frickin' dirty paper towel that I have there from my coffee and water? Ring ha! Jack. Oh, fucking hell. Mario. Oh, Jack's in my way. You're making a better door than a window, bud. Ow! me make a better wall than a window. To the window, to the wall. The sweat drips down my balls, or something like that. What song is that? Is that? I feel like I remember learning that it's is that just big butts? Ow! Oh, so glad I'm going to the fucking end of clinic tomorrow. I swear to Buddha. Yes, I said swear to Buddha. I swear to every god that ever could or would exist. Ow! If they give me shit for not informing them of my pain, well, both me and both of my parents will lose our fucking minds because I tried to. And they were just not answering my calls, just like the fucking Odysee people, although I had called them once a week, so I should have been calling more often, but that's not the point. You know, like, a few messages in, I should have received a phone call. It's like there's just a pattern, like, and that's like a government thing as well, is it not? Like, why can't people answer their fucking phone calls? Like, it's one thing to not answer the phone, but to not be able to leave a message is ridiculous and unacceptable. You can't just do whatever you want. It's unacceptable. Oh, 4 out of 20. Yay, blaze it. Metal egg dozers can break through rock. Metal egg dozers can break through rock. Roll 1 and follow its path of destruction. God damn. That was awesome. That was also awesome. There's gonna come a point in this Let's Play where I stop thinking the game's awesome. I liked Yoshi's Island up until it got really annoying. I think that was like mostly the monkeys. I'm not sure, and I like monkeys. Although they used to be my favorite animal, but I think I prefer cats now. Cats are just better than people. Non-human animals are just kind of better than people in general, but like they still have tendencies that humans have. That's why humans have them. But humans have the capacity to not act like fucking animals, and we just refuse to. But act like animals is... It's not so much insulting the animal, it sounds like it, but it's more like acting like an animal that can't control its thoughts or like feelings or like... Obviously they choose to do things, but they don't really choose to do things, like... They don't have as much of a thought process as human beings do. Like, a lion may choose to attack a gazelle, but it's not doing it maliciously, it's doing it for food. It's not And I don't think the lion can just choose to spare the gazelle because it would rather eat vegetables or something. Like, I'm not opposed to eating meat, because, I mean, I don't eat much, ow! So I have to eat something, you know? I mean, you can get protein from eggs, but I'm pretty sure you need meat as well. I love eggs, but there's vegans as well, so how do vegans get protein? It's one thing to not eat meat and, like, eat eggs for protein, but if you're a vegan, how the fuck are you gonna get protein? Protein shakes, I guess? Not with non-animal products? I guess vegan food, you can, like, create food chemically with protein in it? I don't know. You know what I understand is, like, when people are complaining about their food having chemicals in it, doesn't everything have chemicals in it? Like, water has chemicals in it. It's a chemical makeup. Like, have you taken chemistry before? That's what chemistry is. Chemicals. Like in that Witcher episode, alchemical processes. Your body has chemicals in it. Water has atoms in it, but is water not some sort of chemical? Or it's made of chemicals? Or it's a chemical mixture? Fake Yoshi nearby. This copycat mimics real Yoshi's moves, so trick it into the spikes. I could just go through the frickin' door and not worry about it. Oh, okay. That's why. So you don't have to do that, you can just go into the door. Okay, so it's 11:20. I do have to get up in the morning, but my appointment's not until 1, and I mean, I have to go to Toronto, so I can't stay up too late because I don't want to be grumpy, but I'm also going to the local ODSP office with my father to directly ask for my current caseworker and basically demand to talk to her because I've left her 6 messages now over the course of 2 weeks, and she has not returned one of them, and she also hasn't answered the phone once. So six phone calls. She doesn't have a direct phone number. I called the line that is the Barrie office. I asked for Diane Riley, which is her name. First and last. They say, sure, we'll transfer you. And I either get... I think 5 out of 6 times I got the number you are calling is not available. And then one time I got her voice. So I'm wondering if the one time that I got her voice, that's when it actually went through to her voicemail. The other times it just went through to nothing. But I don't know. Like, how many times did I fucking call fucking Tracy Miller? Like, multiple times before Christmas, multiple times after Christmas until I actually got a hold of her. Multiple times multiple times in the condo, and then she answered me, and then multiple times again, and then she answered me multiple times back here when I got that letter about your package is incomplete, and then I called and they said, no, don't worry about it, it is complete. So I was like, can you please answer me? Can you please call me? I want to, if you know anything about this, why this situation happened, please call me. And she didn't fucking call me. And then I called her to talk to her because I was told that, like I've said, a decision has been made about my ODSP. And I called her again and again and again, and she didn't even actually tell me once she actually got a hold of me. Or once I got a hold of her, she just asked me if I was on Ontario Works, and then we talked about CPPD, and I forgot that I had got that letter. And I just said that they told me over the phone. So maybe I should have called her again But why chase another? Well, she gave me the new caseworker, so I guess she's not responsible for me anymore. So I think there's no use calling her. There was no use calling her, and I'm not gonna call her like Thursday or Friday. There's no use going after another goose, going on another wild goose chase. I'm already doing that, going on a new wild goose chase. Fucking geese working for the government. Why can't we hire humans, damn it, not geese? Fucking incompetent geese. Fucking goose would probably do a better job. They answer the phone, be like, honk? I'd be like, hey, what's going on with my Odysee? And they'd be like, honk, honk. And I'd be like, oh, thank you. I speak goose. And I'm insane. I was doing the freaking wheezing laugh, and then I'm laughing at my own laugh. Hit an arrow cloud with an egg to send it flying in the direction the arrow is pointing. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I guess it's a good thing that I'm able to have a laugh, even if I'm, like, always in pain, or if I'm angry about things like that, you know? It's a good thing that I'm still able to, when I'm not in pain, and when I'm not stressing out about the fucking useless government, which is just all governments, really, let's be honest. Like, you know, I'm not saying monarchies were better, but I'm sure they were useless like that as well, and there was no phone calls. Well, I guess when there was, you didn't really dial an operator or whatever. I'm saying, like, well, let's go, like, not in terms of government services, but war. During war, did the leader of the country not lead the charge? I mean, for fuck's sakes, the President of the United States is called the Commander-in-Chief, but how many US presidents have actually led an army into battle? I'm gonna go with one, maybe? Washington, and that's about it? Maybe a few after that? Did fucking Abraham Lincoln lead the charge in the Civil War? No, he's probably in his fucking office. And didn't he have slaves before he decided that he didn't like slavery? In fucking Assassin's Creed 3, there's... Connor has a conversation with this person about how this person has a slave, and they're like, no, they're not a slave, at least not on paper. That's suspicious, for one thing. That means that on paper they're a slave, or they're free, but off paper you're not paying them? And then the person does the typical American thing where they act like their oppression, or the typical American revolutionary thing, where they act like their oppression is just as bad as the slaves, when it's not. And then the guy's like, oh, well, tell that to the people who had to... I think they said something to the crown. I think it was just serve the crown. That's not the same thing. Or have your business shut down because you oppose the crown. Having your business shut down because you oppose the government is not the same as being a fucking slave. Whether it's a slave being treated like worse than cattle, and being whipped and raped probably, and just being treated like absolute fucking garbage, or someone who's treated respectively, but slave implies you're not being paid anything. Maybe that's not the exact definition of a slave. Maybe you could be a slave and still be paid in money, or in food and room and board and stuff. But you still need money. unless you're not trying to, unless it's a time when you wouldn't be getting like personal, like material things, and you just need to eat and drink and be warm and be clothed, be clothed. Fancy footwork time. Climb up and get that copycat on the spikes all together now. And that's like literally a thing. They literally acted like they were being oppressed because of the taxes and because of this and that. Like, really? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it because it's inappropriate for the discussion. It's not the right context to use that word. Well, maybe it would be an ironic use of that word, or a really, nigga. That's what I meant. Like, when I'm talking about slaves or people acting like they're just as oppressed as slaves, as those slaves, the chattel slavery during the transatlantic slave trade, and not like Roman slaves or sex slaves or something other than that. Like, specifically the African American, or not necessarily African, the African transatlantic African slave trade. But, you know, keep in mind that the slaves weren't just, it wasn't just a bunch of white dudes that went and kidnapped some black people. They were sold by other Africans. They were sold by African warlords. Maybe some of them were kidnapped. I'm not sure. I don't have a whole history on that. But apparently some of them were sold for like a bottle of gin. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily as bad as the treatment of them, but if they were sold as slaves, like that means they were already slaves. So they were brought over and they were already slaves. Like, white people didn't invent slavery. And the slaves that were taken from Africa were probably already slaves, or they were under an oppressive rule of warlords. It's not like there's never been brutal slavery in all of the continent of Africa. There were slaves in fucking Egypt, but apparently Seesaw Scramble. Apparently the pyramids were not made by, or were not, there wasn't Jewish slaves. It was mostly just Egyptians or something, or if there were Jewish slaves and they were paid. And fucking, there was a Sidemen Reacts thing where it said that fact, and then Harry's like, bloody slaves taking the credit for everything, and he says those things because he's not like actually saying that out of malice. He's saying that because he knows it'll get a reaction out of people, because he has the right sense of humor. The slaves that should take credit for everything are African Americans and stuff. I don't know about like, I don't really know anything about the slaves in the U.S. Canada had slaves, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know about the ones like in other parts of, I guess, North America. Like, well, what's the history of Jamaica? Were they like former slaves that like created a country? I mean, everyone came from Africa at some point. Oh, fuck my ass. It was just, you know, a mistake for the early humans to leave the continent. Because they went off and became Asian and white and Hispanic. Latino, Latina. They became non-Africans. Ew. We are all one people. And you know what? Even if we weren't all one people, like extraterrestrials, that's okay too. See, like, the whole, like, we're all human, if I cut you, do you not bleed, or whatever, that is, yeah, that's a wonderful argument, but what if you didn't bleed? Because that doesn't mean you can treat people like aliens that don't bleed. What if they bleed green because they're, like, plant people? Because that's still blood. Fucking shit balls on a cracker dick liquor motherfucking cunt chinga dinga. Chinga dinga? Like, it's not just, like, humans that should be treated equally. Like, if there were extraterrestrial aliens that weren't trying to fucking murder us. Which, you know, the only reason that we think that ETs are gonna frickin' come and try to invade us and colonize us is because we don't know any different. Maybe they would only come here to break bread and be merry. Maybe they think humans are hot and they're just trying to fuck. Or maybe no aliens have showed up because they concluded that there's no intelligent life here and they moved on. Because let's be honest, we're not intelligent. Okay, hold on. Is the tiltometer not working? Controls, motion, configure. Okay, and then press button. Simu hookup. What is that? Oh, you can connect like an extra pad for touch? I just used the frickin' thing. Tilt left and right, okay. I don't know if it's working. No, it's not working. I think it works on the PlayStation 4. Like, it's literally not working. Whatever. As opposed to figuratively not working, right? Any hoozle. I hope... Yeah, you can see the shit, and I don't think the little creatures on the screen are harming anyone. Wait, is there a... Oh, okay. A certain amount of coins a red coin, or are there certain areas that there are red coins in? Where do I go? Am I stuck here because I can't use motion controls? And why won't the controller work? Simulation, configure, controls, motion, STL, mouse right click. I'm definitely confused now. Because I think the Temu PlayStation 4 controller was working, so... get tab A as fucking fast as humanly possible. See, now I can't do it. Okay. Clan Boozle. Everything's rhyming with Boozle now. Okay, configure, controls, Timu controller. Make sure this is all the right things. Yeah, okay. Motion touch, configure, press OK on the button, press OK, press a button. No, I literally can't move on with the game. It's not working. Unless there's somewhere else that I go. Nope. No, that's just death. Yeah, that's death. Can I not play the game now? Like, because... I swear I've configured it before. I guess I can just use the mouse. Also, the Xbox controller was kind of more comfortable in my hands for this. Which is kind of funny because this is the one that I started on, that I played with from the very beginning of the channel. At the beginning. Since the beginning of the time when I was digitesting 5555. So it's... Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, fucking Mario. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't like Yoshi's Island games. Yoshi's Woolly World is probably less annoying because it doesn't involve fucking Mario. And I don't mean, like, fucking him, because that would be not only bestiality, but pedophilia. Because he's a baby, and, like, you know, pedophilia is like, I don't think there's a quantifier, maybe, but, like, if there is, it's worse the lower that they get in age, right? Like, it's bad no matter what, like, neither, whether he's 13 or he's a baby, but it's worse because he's a baby. Right? Oh, and by the way, like, a 16-year-old is not a little kid. If they're under the age of consent, they're just under the age of consent. But 16 is the age of consent in, like, 2 countries that I know of. I don't know, and like a whole bunch of another one. Oh, is it because I didn't hold it up right? No, and this also doesn't work. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Configure. Controls. Motion, touch. Motion provider, mouse right click. Okay, for the purposes of this, can I make a button? No, I can't. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to play with a fucking keyboard mouse. A is just gonna be A. Actually, why is it A? directional pad is F8 TG. Oh, okay. So it's A. See if this works. He's digi-evolving. And is it like hold right click? Balls and penis. Give me time, but stuck. Try this. It should help you fly right through this level. Okay, god damn it. No. 38 minutes. I'm gonna stop here. And just like before, I'm at the castle. I'm gonna stop right here. So that's gonna be it for this one. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of. That's gonna be it for this episode of Let's Play Yoshi's New Island. If you liked the ow. That's gonna be it for this episode of Let's Play Yoshi's New Island. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, and subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the descriptions, do whatever else you want to do, wherever else may have uploaded this, wherever else may be watching in the future if not watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'm Anti-HyperLinkLive. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Shoot.